YouTube, what's good? What's poppin'? Eastern York's finest, hosted by Mike. What's good, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Yesterday, I was debating, but I said, you know what? Last time I went to my local Uniques, I don't go that often no more for drama and other reasons. Sunday, of course, after I came from the flea market and I spent that $200 on that Virtual Boy in the immaculate box, in the immaculate condition with the Mario tennis game. I don't know. I would have loved to got it for cheaper. I did miss out paying $100 on that Power Glove. This one kid brought it from the female. That's why she didn't have it, and he was asking $250 more. I asked him. I said, "How much you asking?" I thought he was gonna say like 60 or 70, or maybe I figured it was somebody else's. But when he said the price, I automatically knew, and I confronted him about it. And I said, "Oh, so you got it from the girl over there?" And the look on his face is like he got caught in the cookie jar. And when he admitted it, of course he could ask whatever he wants to ask for it, but $350 is fucking crazy. I did regret not buying it from her. I had the money and I was actually selling that day, but I am glad I didn't buy it that day because I did okay, but normally if I'm not selling Legos to people who come there to buy Legos and I bring mad Lego stuff and set up, knowing that I'm gonna make at least more than my money just on that. And then the side of the of that market I was at had a lot to do with it too. If I was on the antique side, I would have brought it without a doubt. If she would have said 80 or 90, I would have grabbed it. I don't know what they paid for it. They probably did give her 100 because she was very, very firm on it. She's the one that got that Genesis like flight stick type joystick thing, and a Wii U tablet. The Wii U tablet didn't have the battery cover or the battery in it, and it was in bad condition, but it was only $1, so I paid $6 for both. Anyway, on the way coming back from the flea market Sunday, I said, let me stop by the Unique. So I did go, and I didn't even realize that I had a Game Boy. I had the purple Game Boy Advance already, and that's my favorite color one, like that almost grape color, but it's not clear. And they had it there for $14.99 on Sunday, and I know Monday was 25% off, but I said, you know what, I'm not gonna take a chance on it, even though it does have some bite marks on it. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep it, and I'm just gonna order a special case or something like that for it, and I'm gonna switch the case around because the screen is in great condition. I played around with the with those systems before, so I know it's not difficult to mess, to change shit around. So I'm gonna do that because I was gonna trade it in, but I was like, nah, I'll just get another case and just maybe customize it or something. Outside of that, I did go yesterday, and I was like, I was on a fence of going, and it just goes to show how decent people are, because a lot of people are intimidated by these guys called the Lego Brothers. They're very quiet to themselves, and I'm not gonna lie, I get a little defensive when I see them because I know they go and grab the same kind of stuff I grab. But for some reason yesterday I was like, fuck it, everybody's in this business to make money. You can't grab everything. And come to find out, they let me use their 50% off yesterday, which was really, really cool of them. And speaking of that, on Sunday, this kid, one of the workers, he was like, oh, I was on the phone with my mom actually. I should call my mom now so she could be a witness and say, yep, that's true. He claimed they had a PlayStation 3 and an Xbox One downstairs. So I'm looking at this kid like, are you sure you're not mixing the Xbox One up with the original Xbox? And he's like, nah, they had one. But when I went down there, I did come across a PlayStation 2 Slim. It does work, but it makes a lot of noise. So I grabbed that, and I said, ain't no Xbox One down there. So I'm like, this kid was bugging anyway. Come to find out, now Monday came and went. And yesterday was Tuesday. I went down there, and for some reason, I went down there for the second time. In a certain area where they keep electronics, because I always try to, look for 3DI machines, and because sometimes you can mistake a 3DI machine, even a 3DO, for a regular home entertainment like VCR or CD player or something. So I always look for that stuff. And the first 2 times I walked by that area real quick. First time quick, the second time a little slower, and the third time I took my time. And this shit just sitting right on the shelf. That's all it came with. Now, I've never in my life came across a PlayStation 4 or Xbox One in nobody's thrift shop. Never have I come across. I haven't. I mean, I think I came across a. Did I come across a Wii U or seen a Wii U? But the price was crazy. But I know I've never seen, not in any thrift shop, for the last 6 or because I've been doing storage auctions for about 6 years now. And I mean, I've come across Xbox Ones. I don't think I ever came across a PS4, but I know I came across Xbox Ones and Wii U's. I never came across a Switch or a PS4 in any of my storage units, but I have come across this at least 2 or 3 times. So to get this in the wild, just sitting on a fucking shelf, and I mean, I got there early in the morning, but imagine if this was just sitting there all Sunday. I mean, all Monday, and nobody noticed it. Crazy. It was just sitting. I just can't believe it. And look at the price. And yesterday was 50% off. Somebody didn't take the time to plug it in. $39.99. $20 for this fucking thing. And I'm like, yo, even if this shit don't work, I'm gonna grab it. So, and it comes on. Oh man, I didn't bring a plug out to show you guys that it turns on, and it has a game inside. It has Destiny inside. So I looked at it downstairs. I was beyond ecstatically happy. And they had it priced at $39.99. $40. They had, I mean, come on. This is how many times they've had regular systems. And I'm like, and then I'm saying to myself, why is it even down here? Why is it not in the antique area? I'm saying to myself, I couldn't believe it. And it says it right. I mean, it says Xbox One on it. And it's funny because I'm collecting all systems in different colors, and I need this black one. And this is the bigger one. This is definitely 500 gig. And it's funny because I have an original Xbox box downstairs, and now I'm gonna put this in. But first thing I'm gonna do is take this crappy I think that's another reason. Maybe somebody didn't know what the hell it was. I don't know. But I am gonna take this junk off of it while I'm talking to you guys. And at first I was gonna go to the Union location first, but I was like, nah, I'll go here because for some reason, normally on Tuesdays, even though these guys show up, I normally do better, which and they do have a better variety of stuff. And to me, in the Elizabeth location. Now, when I first started going to Elizabeth, I didn't like it because all I saw was junk. And I was like, I don't like that location. And then other people were like, yeah, that location, I don't like it neither for the parking. But I became real cool with the guy who owns the parking lot. Now, that's a great ally. You know, he's a Spanish dude. Every now and again, I give him coffee. I give him a couple $. Every now and again, he's happy. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't take advantage of him. And, you know, he lets me park for free. He's a real good dude. I was supposed to have brought his Ford F-150, well, his wife's pickup truck from him. And the price we agreed on was good. And he didn't even have no animosity when I didn't buy it. Because I wound up getting my 05 Escalade that now doesn't work. Which is funny because I should have just brought that pickup. But the reason why I didn't really want the pickup truck because I'm like, okay, now, you know, when I do buy stuff and whatnot, what am I? And it did have rust on it, but the price was a good price. Ooh, man, that damn brick just hit me in my knee. That hurt. And but you know, he was cool with it though. He was like, oh, well, you know, my friend, I didn't have your number, so I sold it. So he actually felt bad that I didn't get the pickup truck. And I was going to buy it, you know, even with the rust on it. I was like, I can always use it for another, you know what I'm saying, for another truck. Because the 05 Yukon, I only paid $500 for it from this guy who used to come to my flea market. I mean, who used to come to my garage sale. And he sold his house and you know, somebody else is supposed to have brought it, and I looked at it and I'm like, well, it'll be a good work truck. It's beat up, you know, it is beat up. It does have character to it, and the truck works. The truck does what it needs to do. I mean, it leaks antifreeze and stuff every couple of months, but it does what it's supposed to do. It has a strong engine and a great transmission. And again, it's a 95 GMC truck. I mean, you know, those trucks, you can beat them to the ground. They are extremely reliable. And it's just it is a great truck. So anyway, moving that out the way. So we got this, and I got some more stuff here. Let me show you this bag. And I am actually in the works of fixing up my office. I spent about 5 hours yesterday on this side just organizing all my box video game systems, and then some other video game systems that are not in boxes I still put over here because my two best shelves over here. I already set up my Atari 810. Even though the Atari 810 two computer thingamajigs don't work, as well as the Atari what's it, like tape deck thing that records or something, but you know, is nostalgic, so I'll put that up there. I also have the Atari pinball. All this stuff came, like I said, I've said it before, all that stuff came from this one dude. I want to do this video quick because I gotta hurry up, get myself dressed, and go deal with Isaiah. All these are already on. This they had there. Oh, I didn't even realize it was $29. Damn, I thought it was $24. I ain't paying no attention. Good thing is I do have adapters for this, so thank God for that. But they had the Sega Genesis, and the reason why it was sitting in their boutique area for 2 weeks. Again, prime example, $29.99 for this, but yet the Xbox One was only $10 more than this, and that's been sitting downstairs at least for a day and a half. And then this bad boy was there for 2 weeks, and I don't know why I brought it, because I thought it was $24.99. So anyway, either way, the Genesis one cost me $15 because the Lego brothers were cool enough to let me use their 25%. I mean, their 50% off coupon. And you know, we have the original PlayStation 2 model. 6 button. Then you have the original. So when I do get rid of one of these, of course I gotta look and see how many other original 6 buttons I have, because it's gonna go with my regular system. And like I said it once and I'll say it again, I do keep, you know, I'm trying to get one of every system. Oh, I didn't even realize somebody wrote all this shit on it, the bottom of it. And this unique always have this stuff priced not a little but a lot cheaper than the Union location. The Union location, they be asking $40-$50 on these handhelds, which is fucking absurd. And that's why they still be sitting there. And they are, I think alright, 2 out of 3 have games in it. 2 are 3DSs and the other one's a DSi. And the DSi is black, so I think I do have another black DSi up there. So I'm going to keep this one because it's in better condition. It doesn't have that rubber crap on it. And this was $24.99, and again $50. I mean 50% off for $24.99 is $12.49. So this one up cost me $12.49 for the DSi. And they had these also priced. One thing is one was higher than the other. I don't know why. But these two 3DSs, you have like that turquoise metallic, and then you have the red one. And the red one was actually $40 versus this one being $24.99. So this one actually wound up being $15 cheaper than this one. $39.99 and $24.99. So, but they both work. They both actually have power in them. So the one that was $24.99 obviously wound up being... Is that Smash Brothers in this one? I didn't even look at it. But it's on display. For some reason, it was just like... It's weird. It was like that. And then this one here, I think this is the one that needs power. I did plug it up to the wall. Because it was only one charger there. So I told the dude, let me get the charger. And he gave it to me. But this one does work because I plugged it up. And I noticed that it came on. And I just... Boom. So... This one is I mean, pretty cool at the end of the day. $20, $12.49, just like the just like the DSi. I grabbed it again. You know, it's still cheaper than these guys. Somebody definitely charged this. I think somebody downstairs was playing with it. What's in here? Oh shit, yeah. 3DS Smash Brothers. $20 game right there. So that's perfect. And let me turn this one off. I gotta wipe them down. And this one has a I think a screen protector on the bottom. So that's pretty cool. I gotta use acetone to get rid of the writing. That comes off very easy without leaving any marks. And this one has Lego Star Wars in it for the DS. I do believe I have this game, so whatever. And again, the red one didn't have any game in it. So I am building my handheld what you call it here. I got a lot of handhelds, man. I've never in my life had this many handhelds because I used to always just get one. I used to always just keep one specific color I liked, and I used to call it a day when it came to whatever system, and I would just trade in everything else. I always did that, even when I was collecting my video games. But looking at Metal Jesus Rocks videos, people like Rain Bean, Gooch, I think his name. I'm killing his name. And then there's another dude I like. I think it's called Sick Cooper. Either Psych Cooper or Sick Cooper. SICCOOPER. I love his videos as well. Of course, Metal Jesus Rocks, and you know, Sprooge Game Hunting. That's his name. I don't know why I call him Sprooge. And of course, Chase After the Right Price. The only thing I didn't like that he did, even though it's an older video, is, you know, I have a soft spot in my heart, and you know, I'm a kind of an older guy, and I'm not gonna really go into details, but I really don't like when he say old people. I think that's kind of like a little disrespectful, you know. You know, like he does it a lot. He says it in a joking manner, but I just think people should have more respect for the older. And the fact that this lady had all her stuff for all these years to just offer her $100. I mean, sometimes people don't realize that they're taking advantage of people, but they do. You know, and there's a couple things. I mean, there's things that I do that irritate people. Even people that like me and are cool with me or whatever, they just don't like certain things I do and say, and I can respect that because there's a lot of things that I don't like. But anyway, let's get to it because I'm talking way too much and not showing you guys enough. This, it was actually $2.99. I don't know why their prices are getting cheaper on their action figures. And when I went like that, I didn't want to open it. So I was like, you know what, for $3, and then I realized why it was $3. I didn't even notice that. A broken wheel. So it is alright though. It was only $3.99 and it was 50% off, so I only wound up paying $1.49 for this. And it's got Shaggy and Fred, so now I gotta find Velma and too. Well, whatever. This one probably got the weapons. I mean, you know, it probably got the weapons and stuff for it in here. So now I gotta I gotta try to find another mystery van, which is easy. Oh shit! Ah, it has all four of them in it. I mean, it has the other. It has Velma, I'm about to say Stephanie, Velma, Daphne, and Scooby. Okay, so it had them in here. Yay! All right. Still gotta get another Scooby van to replace this one. Last time I had one of these. I sold it at Columbus to somebody else. I think for like $20. This other guy was gonna buy it for $25, but it didn't have Scooby. It had everybody but Scooby, and he was like, "Well, if it had the Scooby-Doo, I'll buy it." And I said, "Dude, there's a lot of people walking around here. Who have the Scooby-Doo." And he's like, nah, I'd just rather do it that way. And I respected it. I was like, all right, whatever. So this other guy brought it, and the guy actually, what happened? He comes to and said, I got the Scooby-Doo. And I said, well, somebody else got the rest of the gang. And he kind of got a little upset. He thought I was patronizing him. And I wasn't. You know, I just told him the truth. I was like, you know, like you could buy it. And at first, I originally wanted 25. And I was gonna tell him 20. He said, no, I'd rather get the Scooby Doo. So he comes through with the Scooby Doo, like an hour later, and I sold it to somebody for $20 because I said, you know what, let me just lower it $5 because, yeah, it doesn't have the Scooby Doo in it. So, whatever. And then this I got. What the hell? This is fucking hilarious. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. And I knew this was in here when I brought it. So this must have came from the same owner. Because there's a Scooby-Doo van. Right, I mean, here's a Scooby-Doo wheel right here. And it was in here, but I thought it was like an extra. I was like, oh, maybe it's one of those turtle vans that have the wheel thing in the back. And you know, I was in a rush. I wanted to hurry up and come home so I can cook and stuff. Which yesterday I made mashed potatoes, meatloaf, salmon, and stuff like that. And here it is. The mystery van is right here. Unbelievable. Oh, I thought it clips in, so I am gonna have to glue it. So I'm gonna leave it tilted to the side over here, so I know that it'll have to be glued. So whatever. So it's a good thing I did buy the turtle van after all, and the turtle van was actually $4. I mean, there's no logic to this sanity, you know. I do know a lot of turtle. I do know a lot of turtle vehicles, especially the vans, do go for money. And I figured at $4, why the hell not? It is complete with everything, and it's very rare you come across these things with everything. And this is the first time I've seen any turtle vehicle in a while, because they normally have so many of them. And when I saw that it had the little wind-up crank and everything, I was like, yeah, let me grab that. And even though it was $4, again, it wound up being $1.98 because of the 50% off. Somebody else let me use that 50% off as well, and I thought that was pretty cool. Cause I'll put stuff like this in bins and take it to the shows. Cause that's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna start going to shows now. Now moving on to the stuff that this is why I brought. That's why this is why I brought this. Cause I just realized that the last one I had, I did sell it with a TV, which was this. This was 99 cents. I needed this for that Xbox One. I said, you know what? I just realized I don't have any of these in the house, and I always keep overlooking it because after a while, I get rid of all my electrical wires and stuff. I sell them all off and stuff like that. So I did forget about that. This was actually 99 cents, so it wound up being 49 cents. This is a PlayStation 1/PlayStation 2 AV cable connector thing for the TV. Those are very important. You know, every time I see stuff like that, I always pass them up. I mean, get them. These were pricey. They were $2.99 each. The nunchucks for the Wii. I don't know why I brought them, because I just realized I got this last week from with the Wii. I got these last week from Red, White, and Blue, and I got tons of nunchucks and the remotes in here, and I totally forgot about that. So it is what it is, but damage is already done. Here it says I saved $7 because again, yeah, it says I saved $7. This I got. It was interesting when I saw performance, and it's been sitting on a shelf since last week because I was there last week. And the color gray is what caught my eye. Sometimes you have like a lot of the house phones and stuff that come with these, you know, that do come with these. But when I saw performance on it, I knew. I said, wait a minute, Performance, that's the old accessory company that make stuff. So I was like, you know what? I think this is a Game Boy, a Game Boy battery pack. And I still think it is for the original Game Boy. So I got it. It was $1.99, and it's been sitting on the shelf for at least over a week. because I don't go to the Union location as much as I used to, because I don't particularly like. I heard one of the managers that I can't stand is no longer there, which I'm happy. I heard he was moved somewhere else, so that's good. But now because of him, pricing is ridiculous. Their prices got higher, and then they still have this other manager who's the processing manager, who's a dickhead. But I avoid going there because I don't want to get locked up for assault. I don't like him. He knows I don't like him. So upper management told him avoid me and just don't speak to me or say nothing to me, because I used to always, I don't donate there no more because of him, and I told the head manager that. So I know the head manager and the district manager, I know they put him in his place. And even if he would have came up to me and apologized weeks or months later, I would have just said, I would have said, yo, just keep your thoughts to yourself, because at the end of the day, if you're gonna apologize, you should apologize within time, not because somebody's making you. So I'm glad he didn't do that, because I would have shut him down just because I knew it would have been some spiteful bull crap. So anyway, let me show you guys this stuff. Where I got what from? Okay, this stuff I got from Goodwill. These games were actually I went to the register because there was no price on it, and I tried my red, white, and blue thing. So the girl just looked at it and said, "Oh, all right, movies," and she charged $1.99 each on them. And then I just realized I actually have this game. I have this one. I think I don't have MC Groove Dance Craze for the GameCube, but I do have the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mindy for the PS2. But I'll look at that one and see which one is in better condition. So whatever. And I kept buying a lot of games that I realized I had a lot of apps that I had extras to. You get caught up. All right, now moving on to what I got from. I got this Selectronics Data Star 3 kilobyte 150 stores up to 150 names and numbers. Thanks to Chase after the right price. And this is actually $2.99. It's like a data thing that you put names and numbers and stuff in. Thanks to him, I got this. Even though he sells a lot of his stuff on Amazon and whatnot, I just got it because I said, it was $3. It's brand new, and I think sometimes, even though some of his videos are older than like a couple of years, but still, no, I should be able to easily get $5 to $10 for this. So I'm gonna try it for 10. Either way, I'll hold on to it because it only cost me $3. So somebody be like, "Oh, how much for this?" And I'll say $10 because it's brand new. And I know I've sold used ones that I got out of storage units for like $5, and people always buy them anyway. I just never really think of picking it up, period, because again, I always get it. I used to always get it out of storage units. So let me show you this stuff. And I did decide yesterday that I think I'm not gonna pick up no more Tiger Woods and NCAA games because I decided I'm not gonna keep them. But for some reason, all these were $1.99 yesterday, which I couldn't believe it because at this particular location it's $5. But I guess whoever was working the register put them all at they all priced up. She just counted and said how many, and it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I was gonna see if they could give a discount, but before I even said anything, she said, "How many of those you got?" And we counted, and it was 11 of them, and she just put $1.99 times 11, and I was like, "Oh shit, okay." So I ain't say nothing. So here you have the PS3 Resistance: Fall of Man, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, WWE 2K14 with The Rock. And of course, we have Tiger Woods for the PS2. We have PGA Tour 2004, PGA Tour 2008. Aragon. I think I had that game a couple times and I got rid of it. For the original Xbox, we have Splinter Cell, Pandora's Tomorrow. I love Splinter Cell games. And we have, for the PS2, we have NCAA Football 2004. I think I have a couple of copies of those. And we have Max Payne for the original Xbox. Another game I love. I must have played and beat that game like 1,000 times, literally. And we have, oh my god, I hate when this thing does that. And we have, for the PlayStation 2, we have NCAA Football 2005, as well as Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2005. And when I came home, I looked at all the sports stuff I had, and I was like, you know what? And I said to myself, maybe I will just, maybe I will just complete the Tiger Woods and the NFL series. Maybe I'll just complete all of them for the PS2 and the PS3, and if I get them for other systems, just because I'm already about maybe $30 into all of them anyway. And for some reason, the Tiger Woods games and the NCAAs, every flea market I go to, everywhere I go, even everybody want like at least $3 or better for them. Any other sport game, they'll give them to you for $1, $2, but those games, everybody always want like $3 to $5 for it. So I just think everybody else, I think a lot of people know what that game, like, I don't know, they're not like expensive games, but as far as sport games go, they have a little value, at least like $3. They have like the market $3 value. Anyway, got to get ready to get out of here. As promised, this is not an hour or longer video. Thanks for watching and stay tuned. Peace.